other than that, don't put me into this where the feds is asking me questions like I'm a part of that shit. Like
they're mentioning your name.
Yeah, and
we want it to look like Tremaine Luce Cannon's turning it in so he can get the credit for it.
In this video, you're going to hear how people claim Luce Cannon is telling on Big U.
What's this? This is a picture of, oh, okay. So who is this conversation with?
You ever be cool with your brother again?
You know, that's like I said, that's my twin brother. You know, I've been, you know, we was raised in a womb. So at the end of the day, it's like, I'ma always love him. You know, I just don't like the shit that he do.
G said, ask Ant about Luce trying to set up his brother on a recorded line, SMH. Woo. Is that true?
Woo! My brother right here. You can actually.
Oh, Luce Cannon tried to set you up.
Nah, he was talking to my young homie. He in the feds with him. He put him on the phone. He ain't try to set him up.
You know, based on the conversation we had the other day when he called with the boy, you know what I'm saying? And that nigga, he was on the phone asking for some that don't got or had no business asking for. So I had put that out there like, you the police, bro. You calling phone lines asking about shit you ain't got no business asking about and don't even know you or don't want to talk to you.
On a federal
and you
phone.
know you at MDC on the federal line.
But this is all alleged. And as you know, anyone can say anything on the internet. We are going to lay things out and you decide what's true and what isn't. Let me know your thoughts.
He said, yeah, I looked at the video, I see it, this. But he's like, well, will he get out? Will they let him out? He said, well, that's what we're aiming for, but he's definitely gonna get some amnesty, right? He's definitely gonna get some amnesty. This is the attorney. Luce's attorney said this, right?
Before we hear Wack break down exactly why he believes Luce is telling, let's flash back to the first time many of us were introduced to Luce and the insane amount of detailed crimes he was putting on the internet.
He called you, told you Nip got killed. You called Nip in a panic. He answered the phone. Mm-hmm. When you hear his voice, you like, well, Nip ain't dead, but you don't warn him what he said. 30 minutes later, you get a call after the fact, Nip dead.
Yeah.
Because this is how it was brought to me. Driving there, he called Big U, like, I'm about to go kill this bitch ass nigga, blah, 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 blah. Big U hit me. You get what I'm saying? So could y'all have stopped it? Yeah.
And I'm on a phone, he FaceTime me. So he FaceTime me and stuff like that. He was like, Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, 6-0, I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey and I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Nipsey answered.
Nipsey answered. He answered the phone. And I was like, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that.
Did you tell him the call you just got? Or you didn't even mention it?
I didn't mention it. And that's what fucked up, because my cousin is Nipsey baby mama. You get what I'm saying? So it was like, I could have probably stopped it, or it had it.
Stop what? Mean? That's fuck talking about.
No, because listen, so after I talked to Nipsey and I was like, yeah, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that. I'll see you later or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought Big U gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey. And so I'm like,
wait. You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got.
Yeah.
You panic, called Nip. Nip answered the phone.
Yeah. And
you
we
like
were just talking on regular. So it's like at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it because
you don't even warn him that you got that call from dude.
No, because their relationship was so fucked. It'd be like they be hot one minute, then they be cold the next minute, and then they be lukewarm. Like you and just
30 minutes after you get out the phone with Nip, he get.
Yeah, I got it.
So you think he hit you?
Nipsey and Luce did in fact have history. That's documented on the internet. Before we flash back to that, let's take a look at the nearly unbelievable claims he made about the details on his call with Nipsey moments before he passed. It seems the more he told the story, the more questions came up.
Right before Nip died, he was like, you got a voice. You need to take over and finish what I'm doing. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, kid?
Nip told you that?
Yeah, so it was like 30 minutes before he died.
Well, how did he tell you? Through a text or what happened?
No, phone call. He called me.
Wow, why do you think Nip would have said something like that?
I don't know. I just figured that he knew he was going to die.
So he called you and said you need to finish off where he left off?
Yeah, he was like, nobody's like you, cuz these niggas is jealous. They envious of you. I love what you're doing. I love you, little bro. And then 30 minutes later, he died.
Wow, how would he have known that they were going to kill him like that? It didn't seem like... That's really
No.
strange.
Yeah, it's crazy. Cuz was inclined into the universe. So, like, Cuz knew just, like, certain shit.
Wow, why wouldn't he have just left? You don't know, right? That's really weird. What else did he say to you? Did he say anything else?
No, that's all he told me.
Wow.
Before we get to the accusations, let's first look at this resurfaced interview where Luce speaks on his upbringing and issues with his own brother. Pay attention to that because his brother would later speak on him publicly during an interview.
Luce Cannon, a.k.a. the King LA, a.k.a. Rapid Fire, just dropped a new cut with YG and Nipsey, bringing California back. Jumped off the 50 Cent tour or whatever. Now I'm about to jump on the Detox Eminem tour. So we just grinding, man. This is my city, LA, palm trees.
I got famous by producing. I was producing since I was like 14 years old. I produced for like 50 Cent, Keisha Cole, Mariah Carey, the whole G Unit, The Game, the Migos, for everybody damn near in the industry. So I've been out since I was a kid. I've been in the industry for 14 years. I've been writing and producing and making hits since I was 14 years old.
Awesome. And where are you from? For people who don't know.
South Central California, Crenshaw District.
No shit. Yeah, definitely. It's where Nip's from. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let everyone know how it was growing up, what your parents did, and what it was like, growing up where you're from.
My mom, she was a single mom. My dad was on death row. So I never met I met my dad in person, but I met him in a jail cell. So it was like, I was conceived while she was on death row. While he was on death row.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Oh man.
Yeah.
I don't think people have any idea how crazy it is growing up in California, especially South Central. So why don't you let people know, like what that's really like?
You got to stay with your head on the swivel. I was shot like 3 weeks ago.
Oh really? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, was that from your brother? Or was that a different time? I know you said.
No, that was a different. No, this just happened.
Oh my God.
I've been bristling. This is like my 10th bullet that I took. So it's like I was shot when I was 17 3 times. And then 2 years after that, I was shot 3 more times. And then my brother shot me 3 times. And then I just got shot again.
Well, maybe with blurring some of the details, can you say like what happened, or you don't really want to speak on it?
No, so basically it was like the first 2 times was gang affiliate. I hopped out. We were just chilling. They caught us slipping on the block. And they pulled up and then they let loose.
Oh my God.
Yeah. The third time, my brother, he asked me for 20,000, and I told him no, because each time I give him money, he was doing some sucker shit with his bitch, and he didn't respect the value of money. He didn't respect anything. He would just like get the money, blow it off, and I wasn't teaching him like I try to teach him a lesson. Like, you have to get out here and get it yourself. He's like a year younger than me. And so basically he tried to act like a fake robbery or whatever, and caught me slipping, shot me in the back 3 times.
Oh my God, that's some crazy shit, man.
Yeah, reasoning shit that he did. It's stupid.
So was he trying to put the robbery and the RICO with the dude Monster on you?
Most likely, I don't know. It's so many different things, so many robberies.
So you talking about superseding stuff they haven't mentioned?
No, hell no, they haven't put it in yet because they still investigating. By them investigating, they want to dot their T's and cross their T's and dot their I's. So they basically trying to see what parts do I have to do with it. I help do grants and all that other stuff for some of the homies or whatever.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But some of the homies, they mention that part too. They like, he's the one that helped do this, and I'm like, the fuck y'all
Well, who mentioned that? Another dude mentioned the other one?
Yeah, the other one mentioned that. So it's like,
so you know what he's talking about, right? The guy that Brick don't like you to talk about. Mentioned that he was the one who wrote up his grants.
Yeah, and I'm like, nigga, I help, the homies create businesses and do all that other shit. So at the end of the day, don't put me in I don't have shit to do with that. So if the feds, if y'all got into it with the feds, with y'all nonprofits,
they shouldn't even be mentioning you.
Don't mention me. I just help you out with the shit, gave you guys advice, set up your EINs, Secretary of States, all that. I did all that other shit. But other than that, don't put me into the shit where the feds is asking me questions like I'm a part of that shit. Like,
they're mentioning your name.
Yeah, and they try and throw shit put it on me. I'm like, nigga, I'm not going for none of that bullshit.
It's particularly egregious to lie about your age when you have a twin.
He said they was 10 years apart with the same birthday.
Like, I could lie about my age and I would probably be able to get away with it pretty good. But when you have a twin,
you don't remember what he told you when you asked Luce Cannon, why do you speak the way you speak? Remember what he told you?
Yeah.
He said he got shot in the head. You remember that?
Did he say that?
He told you that.
Oh.
He told you that.
And you're saying that's not true?
No.
No, the wife Gigi said he shot himself once in the foot or something. In the toe or something. Only time. Remember he told me he'd been shot 10 times.
Right. Were you around when he got put on the hood?
Yeah, my dad's from the hood. My dad is nutty from 60 Crip. Like we grew up in the hood. Like,
so you can confirm that he actually got put on, because that was something that Brick Baby kind of used against him a bunch, was to say that he didn't get put on, and I don't think he ever identified the people who put him on, which apparently is controversial.
Yeah, Brick kept asking him who put him on.
Yeah, the thing is, you don't want to mention names, especially in a podcast about who put you on.
Okay, now you guys grew up where? Was it between? Is it Fontana?
Hell no. See, the thing is, we lived in Fontana in our senior year because at the end of the day, we got kicked out of LA County. We got kicked out of LA County for fights and doing all type of other shit that we wasn't supposed to be doing. So at the end of the day, we went to Fontana. We graduated. We went to college. I mean, I don't understand the background that he got. That's how I learned a lot. That's how I started, helping the niggas and the homies in the hood, doing businesses and all that stuff. I went to college. I taught them what I learned. So at the end of the day, I don't understand how he has a lot to give, but he would do bogus and dumb shit.
Now let's hear from Wack on why he believes Luce is helping in the Big U case.
I already exposed he was trying to cooperate. You just was scared to pick it up. We exposed it to the 10th level. You don't remember? My team even found his attorney, plant the seed, because the baby mama called me about a video, somebody being unalive. She's saying Luce Cannon told her Big U is saying he gonna put that body on him. I'm like, he ain't do that body. Said, I go find the video. The shit ain't nothing exclusive, but I find it. She said, yeah, the attorney needs it. So I went and found the video, sent it in to her. I'm waiting 2-3 days. I said, hey, they charged him, like you said? No, not yet. So I start, I'm like, well, where did he run into Big U at? And now I'm asking questions. All in the infirmary, bunch of lies. So I sit back and wait. The exposers go to work. Team go to work. They get to digging, they find the attorney. They call the attorney. The content on the internet. Now we'll send it to you. They call the attorney. Hey, you the one representing? Yeah, that's me. Okay, I'm the one did you get the video? Yeah, I got the video. So my guy tells him, yeah, we got the video with the audio. I'm gonna be the one bringing that in to you. Oh, yeah. Okay, so am I gonna have to go on file? He says, no. We want it to look like Tremaine Luce Cannon's turning it in so he can get the credit for it. That's what the attorney says.
Oh.
Verbally. So you're telling me, he said, yeah, I looked at the video, I see it, this. But he's like, well, will he get out? Will they let him out? He said, well, that's what we're aiming for, but he's definitely gonna get some amnesty, right? He's definitely gonna get some amnesty. This is the attorney. Luce's attorney said this, right? So it comes out, right? Boom. It comes out. Cat, all right. It comes out. It comes out, right? Cease and desist goes out because academics played it, everybody played it. Now this is what's crazy. On the cease and desist, their thing was, oh, that's fake, what Wack and them put out. But on the cease and desist, you know what it says from the attorney? I was being recorded without my knowledge.
Oh, okay.
So what does that tell you, Cam? It wasn't fake, that was you. Right? But you know, I kind of like bagged up all, we still got it. I'll send it to you if you want. Well, I had exposure, send it to you. But you know, and since then he's been telling people he gonna get out and this, that. Big U sent word to Eddie Boy, right? Actually sent word through Kenny Kingpin to Eddie Boy. Tell Wack and them they need to do their job. Somebody need to be in the courtroom. I was kind of against it before, but I'm for it now. They said, why? They said the last 2 times they went to court together, Luce Cannon was separated. Now, Aunt Hefe saying, dude is calling, trying to orchestrate drug deals to go from the streets to the institution. I wasn't on the jack. Aunt Hefe ain't the type of dude to just be making up them type of lies for no reason. But we all know that he's been working diligently to find a way up out of there.
Okay. For the record, he denies all this. I did Luce Cannon.
We got the content. Now, I don't know about the Aunt Hefe thing, but that other thing we talked about, we got the content. Straight up, A to Z. From the text messages to her asking me, to me getting it to her, to me asking what's up, to sitting back to the team, you can see my team tracking down the attorney, his information, to them making the call in there, to him talking to my team, and he said, I'm gonna be the one, okay, what day could I bring it in? When I bring it in, are they gonna put me on the stand? Or no, we wanna make it look like it come from Tremaine so we can get the credit for it. Down to the cease and desist after they said I was a fake attorney of your real attorney saying, I didn't know I was being recorded. So we got all that. So it's obviously trying to find a way out. I mean, you know, I don't know, dude's still talking crazy about what he gonna do to people. This is diabolical. I've never seen nothing like this. I never seen a dude in there for armed robbery up under RICO and then got other things lingering. And you still on the phone talking about what you gonna do to people. See, like dude taught me, that professional snitch dude, he said, Wack, when you working for the police, you gotta tell them the things you do. So they looked the other way. His job was to get my hands dirty. He tried about 3 times. He tried. 2 of them on camera. You don't remember the one that came out briefly? Everybody was in tuxedos and shit. It was like a gender reveal party. It was inside of a house.
I don't remember that.
I'm talking to the owner of the property because he want to shut it down because things going on in the house. I'm trying to get another 15, 20 minutes so we can do the reveal and leave. And when this happens, same BS happens. You know what Wack did? Hands up, went to the corner. When everybody left, like they was running from the police, what you think I did? Sat right there on that wall See, when you already know what's going on, they can tell you what they want to say. You got to always position yourself to debunk that. Police pulled up. Hey, dude, who was this guy? Oh, he was the guy trying to negotiate getting some more time. Did he do anything? No, he didn't. Me and my woman jumped in my whip. We out. I'm clear. There's no jumper shit. Which paperwork is going to come out. Come to find out from what Jay Reed told Travis Ford. Remember, the biggest thing is why this dude come up there.
Right.
From what Jay Reed told Travis Ford, his phone records show Luce Cannon calling and texting him 15, 20 times to come up there. But as soon as he started doing what he was doing, what you see Wack do? Bro, a dude like that is never gonna catch me to the left. I'm not from San Bernardino, I'm not from Rolling 60s, I'm not for none of that. What you choose to do as a man on your bullshit is what you choose to do. Right? So, I don't know, man. I do know Gigi has cases pending. I know she done turned in a whole bunch of stuff on what she's saying. Big Gigi on her YouTube channel. From my understanding, Jay Reed pressed charges. Right?
From what I understand, Jay Reed, okay, you're talking about that one.
Yeah. Now, I believe Luce gonna turn all of them people in. His whole crew need to be worried about it. Cause I believe whatever they was doing, used to did or done did, he didn't ran out of options. That Money Mike video that he tried to use as a get out of jail free card to go figure out, been exposed, so ain't nobody gonna talk to him about that. So, I don't know, bro. But it was what it was. I kept it simple for a reason.
Based on the conversation we had the other day when he called with the boy, you know what I'm saying, and that nigga, he was on the phone asking for some that a don't got or had no business asking for. So I had put that out there like, you the police, bro. You calling phone lines asking about shit you ain't got no business asking about and don't even know you or don't want to talk to you.
On a federal
and you
phone.
know you at MDC on the federal line. You the police. So that's what they asking about. Because I put the segment out. I wasn't gonna even say nothing, but since want to play, you're the police.
But so you're saying that Luce Cannon is sitting in prison thinking about King Pill?
No, he thinking about selling drugs and want people to send it to him
He
over
spoke
the
on the
federal
situation,
phone.
so somebody is telling him what's going on. Say, like, hey, you heard about the new situation? People were saying that Aunt Hefe, punked the old boy out. Well, I don't feel like that, this, then Luce Cannon, like, man, they both was tongue wrestling, you feel me, woo-woo. And then he like, I, said some shit, woo-woo, but, he basically said he used to live in my hood, but he got respect for my homies. There you go. He wasn't even really making sense. Like, just like the stupid shit he be saying. Like, he was saying one thing and then saying another thing. But I'm like, you're going to put yourself in a situation to where that name who is Jacob gonna whoop your motherfucking feet because you playing over that phone call, or he gonna get his feet whooped. So just like, he just be putting himself in situations. Same he did with Brick.
That's crazy.
Same just talking over the phone, trying to make content and don't know what the he's saying.
Recent internet reports have sparked speculation regarding the RICO case against Big U. The allegations suggest that Luce, who was indicted alongside Big U for various crimes like robbery and extortion, may be meeting with federal investigators to provide incriminating information. While Big U faces severe charges, these online reports indicate that Luce Cannon's potential testimony could be the deciding factor in whether Big U spends the rest of his life in prison. The big rumor going around is that Luce Cannon is trying to use a duress defense, claiming he only did those robberies because he was terrified. The internet points to leaked conversations where Luce Cannon's lawyer mentions that Big U allegedly shot him in the past to keep him in line. There aren't any hospital records for the shooting, but investigators are reportedly looking for a physical scar to see if the story holds up. It gets even crazier because Luce Cannon's own brother allegedly started leaking info to Wack, possibly for clout, leading to a recorded three-way call where the lawyer seems to confirm the shooting allegation. Now, the question surfaces if this is a genuine confession or just a shady legal move. Some people say that Wack leaking these calls actually helps Big U because it makes Luce Cannon look like he's making things up just to get out of jail. Since the two were already public enemies before the indictment, it's hard to tell if this is a real story about survival or just a strategic play. Get in the comments and let me know what you think. Hype the video to show the channel love.